How many known signatures do you actually need to perform a forensic document examination? Great question. I get calls all the time. My staff does, like, hey, I've got this document and I've got one signature of my dad. And can you tell me if it's a forgery and prove it in court? Maybe, because one signature is not really enough to prove a forger or prove authenticity in most cases. Now, with everything, there are some exceptions, but generally, here is the guiding rule. You need enough to get what they call a range of natural variation. If someone writes like a Catholic school teacher and they write really perfectly, 10 signatures is probably fine. But if someone is a little bit wild, a little bit unpredictable, there's handwriting changes, they have different signatures, you need 10, 20, or 30. So it kind of depends on the case, but generally, if you think about math and points in space, it takes 2 points to create a distance. And that distance creates sort of a space between here and here. And with every point, there's a different number. So you just can't get a distance or a range of natural variation without 2 points in space. So 2 would be the minimum to see a range of variation. And most cases require 10, 20, 30, or 40. I've had cases with 400. I don't think 400 is necessary, but when you have that information and you make pretty exhibits, the judge is very convinced that I've done my due diligence. If you hire any handwriting expert and you say, you should just do your job, it's pretty obvious. It's obviously, you see, there's a different G and there's a different Y. I've got one sample of the dead guy and one sample of the deity forged. That's normally not enough. So the answer is go get more handwriting samples. I know it's hard. People even hire private investigators. But once you get to a professional forensic document examination company, they're not private investigators. They're not going to go dig through files for you. They're not going to go dig through boxes in your attic. They're not going to go into the courthouse and look for transactions and records. You have to do that. And so the answer is one signature is rarely enough to prove definitively one way or the other. It's always best to come prepared with 4, 5, or 6, 10, 12, 30 is ideal. And some cases can be solved with 3 or 4, but those are exceptions. Most common question we hear is how many signatures do you need to prove this is a forgery or prove this is authentic? And here's the answer. My name is Bart Baggett. If you need any other advice on forensic document examination or forgeries, call one of our offices. We have experts scattered across the United States that are here to help you solve that forgery case.